All right, everybody, we're close to catching up. We're on chapter 117, the last chapter. We got the whole thing explaining the Soga clan and what Chiaki, the princess of the Soga clan, is all about. She has prophecies and sees visions, and that she's regarded as like the incarnation of this goddess. Very curious, and her and Kunishige already kind of dig each other. It's very cute, actually. But her latest prophecy is that the royal family from Shokoku will come on a ship peacefully. They come in peace. And now we're going to be getting a discussion between, I assume, the government with the royal family. Very, very curious about that. But I just wonder how far it goes. Like, is just the royal family coming? Are they the only ones coming in peace? You know what I mean? Maybe they come with other people and they aren't coming in peace. You know what I mean? But to discuss mining Dattenseki. And at the end, Subaru comes in with some rice balls and food to give to Kunishige. And he's like, stay with me, you'll get fed well. So I have a feeling Subaru is very impressed with Kunishige's swordsmithery. I don't know if that's the right words. But yeah, other than that, let's get into chapter 117. I'm very excited for this meeting. The gift passed down through the Soga lineage, usually foretold an impending national emergency through a vision of fragmented images. Yeah, it's images, not just a full-on dream. It can predict the time and place of an event, but not the number of casualties, specific damage, or any other impact. Yeah, it's the core thing. So if like an earthquake, they know an earthquake's coming, not if it's going to be a dangerous one or like one where nobody dies or one where everyone dies. They just know one is coming. And she sees an image of this guy. The upcoming meeting will be extremely hostile. They say they come in peace, but it's going to be extremely hostile. So, yeah, she sees that. Takeru Hokuzono, chapter 117, the Irishima talks. Yeah, they're talking on Irishima. In the 2 years since the appearance of Shokoku, the only interactions with the people of Shokoku were skirmishes on Irishima. Even during these altercations, they attacked from afar and avoided direct engagement. Everything about them remained shrouded in a mystery. I was sent by the Sorcery Bureau as part of a security detail to accompany a government expedition. We were the first group dispatched to Hiroshima since Shokoku's appearance. I was the first person to fight them in close combat, and also the last. Oh shit, he's the only one that survived, huh? We were this close. We never spoke, but when I saw them, I somehow knew they were Japanese. Okay, so he just got that vibe from him. It's like, these are people from Japan, so maybe it's an ancient family from like ancient Japan, like thousands of years ago, that left and went to this. Is this like what's that, like that island in real life, Easter Island? No, that's not what it is. That's the one with the fucking like stone heads. You know which one I'm talking about. The place you're not allowed to go, where all those religious people tried to show these tribes spoke, like the people of God, and then they all got killed by arrows. That island. Is it something akin to that, where like a family thousands of years ago left Japan and basically lived in their own society, ancient type society? Like, I do wonder. Or are they just battle-hardened soldiers from the past that all formed in a city and they just live with each other? I don't know. I'm very curious, because there's a royal family. So there must have been a royal family back then, and they left. I wonder. A royal Japanese family left. That's what I think. Or maybe a ton of families left. I don't know. Very curious. How did they get in that island, like on the island of Shokoku, like under the water? It's gotta be with sorcery, I assume. But this guy's saying they were Japanese. An island suddenly appears in the southeastern seas that's secretly inhabited by Japanese. Professor, we only know that they appear to be Japanese. There's no way to be sure. I have a hunch. The story of the Soga clan. Are they related to the Soga clan? Oh, fuck. Ukima Soga Mikaboshi. Okay, so we're getting... this is a name I knew. I did not know it had something like relation to this. So it's like the Soga clan So back then, there was probably the Soga family and the Mikaboshi family. And their Mikaboshi family were the ones that left. I mean, look at how they're portrayed in this old art. Ukima Soga. Long, long ago. The story. Okay, this is the story of the Soga clan. And there's the centipedes. The Mikaboshi had the fucking... the bug? The centipedes? That's kind of crazy. Why does the Magatsumi have the centipedes? Again, we need the creation of the Enchanted Blades to know how each one gets the power. Like, I'm so curious. And Akamura's wielding, like, something related to, like, I assume the enemy family of the Soga clan. Long, long ago, more than 1,000 years back, this land was ruled by a clan of sorcerers. They were known as the Mikaboshi. So yeah, they were like a centipede clan. This art goes hard. I'm not gonna lie though. The Soga clan defeated them, but to this day, sorcery remains a strong underground influence in our society. I've heard of this, but how is that related? According to legend, the Mikaboshi were driven into present-day Chiba and wiped out. Oh, okay. According to legend, the Mikaboshi were driven into present-day Chiba and wiped out. Southeastern Japan. Are you suggesting that they actually survived and their descendants now live on Shokoku? That's a huge leap. There's more. They were extremely powerful. I was defeated with sorcery. Okay, so it's like it is kind of like an ancient family, ancient Japanese family that left Japan and formed their own little nation. Hidden. And it's not just formed a nation. They formed a hidden nation. Like, they probably thought they were dead. No. They were still breeding and living on for over 1,000 years, and they probably didn't even know. And now it's, I guess, time for their get back. I guess? Maybe I'm jumping the gun too far. I was defeated with sorcery. They controlled something like insects. Those are various accounts of the Mikaboshi. That they stand over 2 meters tall, or that they have black claws. But the most pervasive story is that the Mikaboshi have the power to command insects. Holy crap. Because now I'm getting thinking with Akamura. Is Akamura Mikaboshi? Like who the what? Like, I am so curious. Or did he, like, hate the Mikaboshi so much? It's like, let's, it's like, oh, Kunishige, you're making the basically the strongest enchanted blade for me to wield. Let's fight fire with fire. Put their power in the blade, and I'll wield them. I'll kill them with their own power. That would be crazy. Sorry, I'm just thinking about all the stuff we know about the Seitei War, of like the malediction, how he views the Mikaboshi most likely. Fuck, man. But, like, I'm looking at this. Is this just a depiction? Just like, oh, they're very evil? Or is, like, again, I think the Mikaboshi, if there are, this is not me saying there is. This is, like, if they have a connection to a deity. Like a dark deity. Like a centipede deity. Like, maybe if there is one, it's called the Magatsumi. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if they have a connection with a deity. Like, I wonder. Is that the Mikaboshi have the power to command insects. Hypothetically, let's say the people of Shikoku are descended from the Mikaboshi. If so, then they were driven off the land into the ocean, where they lurked for over a millennium and developed their own civilization. That'd be impossible unless they were aided by a bizarre force beyond our understanding. I mean, we see that force field. I mean, they live in those giant roots, it seems. A bizarre force beyond our understanding, right? We're looking at, yeah, Dattenseki. I'm so curious on what the Dattenseki is connected to. So they were driven out, they saw this thing. Again, if it's connected to, like, spirit yokai deities, it probably called out to them. It's like, I'll give you this power, but you're all under me now. You're not under my command in the sense, like, a deity is, like, their king, but it's probably like, you saved us, deity that gave us this connection with this Dattenseki. Like, you are everything to us now. I wonder. This Dattenseki, I understand it exists on Shokoku as well, theoretically. We estimate the vein of we estimate the vein on Hiroshima contains around 80 kilos. When we calculate the total amount on Shokoku based on the levels of radiation that Daten Seki emits, even accounting for the interference of the force field, there must be at least 1,000 kilos. It's probably a whole land of Daten Seki. That's like that. That is crazy. Shokoku has 12 times the amount of Daten Seki found in Japan. Here's my theory. Mikaboshi's descendants are the inhabitants of Shokoku. Over the course of 1,000 years, they created their own civilization aided by the Daten Seki, a force beyond our understanding. Yeah, and they're able to withstand it. They've been living near it. They have that, like, that connection with it. Their body has been beside it. You know what I mean? 12 p.m., the appointed time of the meeting. The Japanese delegation arrived on Hiroshima in an ironclad... The Japanese arrived on Hiroshima in an ironclad ship. Damn, I wonder what type of boat are they going to arrive in, I wonder. A table and seating, how thoughtful. They aren't here yet. I see. In the letter from Shokoku, yes, this clinches it. It's them. Damn, got the centipede. Yeah, they're coming back. It's like, hey. And that's their symbol. Mikaboshi. And with that knowledge, the government intends to proceed with the meeting. Yes, the prophecy warned that they would be hostile, nonetheless. That's all the more reason to forge ahead. If we refuse to talk, the only path left is war. On behalf of the Sorcery Bureau, the best we can do is send the strongest defense detail we have. It's time, isn't it? Bam! Oh, I'm so sorry. Excitement burps. I'm sorry, but I will be leaving Tokyo. Huh? The Mikaboshi, Shokoku have monopolized the Daten Seki for ages. Now, a geological phenomenon has caused it to surface on Japanese terrain. Perhaps the Daten Seki is holy to them, and they don't want Japan to have it. Yeah, it's gotta be connected. It's a spirit energy connection. Like, if it trip explodes, if it feels spirit energy, like, it's gotta be something to do with spirit beings. That's just my guess, or at least one spirit being. But again, if that is the case, it's not just going to be straight up revealed and be like, here's what it is. It's going to be slowly revealed down the line, tease, and then it's like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Rather than just dropping us and be like, oh, okay, that's random. There are various possible reasons, but at any rate, oh, shoot, yeah, that's an explosion. A clan that was once abolished has reemerged, wielding tremendous power. Yeah, I think they want to talk with the Soga clan, probably. Damn, and that's a big explosion, man. What? Based on the I haven't looked at this panel yet, but I see it in the corner of my eye. Based on the aggression we've experienced on Hiroshima, it's clear why they've come. Who are you, sir? Bro got the flying Yoda chair from episode 1. What is that thing? The Mikaboshi are here. And these are, I assume, just like regular foot soldiers, or like, who is the guy in the middle? Based on the aggression we've experienced on you, it's clear why they've come. Yeah. We're back, bitch. That's what they're saying. Oh. Damn, they're dead. Oh my god, there's just one guy left. I didn't even realize. Damn, split in half? This is the panel I've seen. Like, I've seen this design. I'm like, okay, this guy looks really cool. Deep breaths. We'll be needing you. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, yeah. They brought it's like, we only need one. We don't need 3. We just need 1. Kill the other 2. And he has black fingernail. He looks fucking cool, man. And is this similar to the type of outfit that Soga was wearing at the end of part 1? Again, I'm very curious on the relationship with Soga, because he views the people of Shokoku as, like, awful. He views I assume that's how he views the Mikaboshi. Like, I'm just so curious. And he has the same, like, cracked eyes as, like, Hatshaku. I remember seeing a theory, is this Hatshaku? I have a feeling Hatshaku is probably going to be one of the main forces of all of Kagurabachi. It's the first bad guy we really saw, But I have a feeling he's going to be one of the most important, if not the most important. I don't know. I see him and I just get that feeling. We'll be needing you. Sit down. And he's just so calm. He has such a badass design, though. Shokoku issued the following demands. Japan must hand over Hiroshima. Japan must relinquish the Dattenseki extracted from Hiroshima. Moreover, Japan must... What does that mean? Seidei? The fuck does Seidei mean? Seidei. How do you say it?
Seed.
Seed. Okay, not Seidei. To formally surrender, yield, or transfer possession of territory, rights, or authority, often under pressure or by treaty. Okay. Japan must cede Shiba, Kanagawa, and Tokyo areas that could yield Dattenseki veins in the coming millennia. Oh, geez. So it's like, you're going to give us the areas that might acquire Dattenseki naturally. Like, that's ours. So it will be ours. The land will be ours. But that's preposterous. We couldn't possibly... I believe we made ourselves clear. No compromises. If you refuse, we will use force. Oh, step down. Oh, is that Shiba? 4 sorcerers were aboard the spirit energy-powered armored ship, the Haruma, which had been destroyed moments earlier. Hiroto Soga, Toga Shiba, Yoshinojo Soga, Shuji Mashiro. They were the smallest yet strongest squad selected by the Sorcery Bureau for the mission. Oh, okay, they look fire. Go home, please. At 12:02, the talks dissolved due to a preemptive strike by Shokoku. Thus, the battle on Hiroshima began. Holy fuck. Two Soga clan members, Shiba and Mashiro. Holy fuck. I think I've seen this panel too, but like I didn't know the context. Yoshinojo seems like this older dude with the beard. He looks fucking awesome, man. But this guy's still calm and collected. This panel's fucking fire, bro. I don't know what panel to use. Who the fuck is this guy? Is he just the driver of whatever the fuck this is? Like, is this the type of stuff they're living in? Is this a spiritual being? Like, I don't even know. Is this a yokai? Like, I don't know. Is it his sorcery that he's able to, like, control that thing? Yeah, it's like you struck. Now we can't really talk peacefully anymore. But again, he kind of did come in peace where he's just because he's so calm. But holy fuck, man. Is this the true beginning of the Seitei War, bro? This is the first strike of the Seitei War. Thus the battle in Hiroshima. It started at Hiroshima. They set up these chairs and tables and everything. Holy crap. Fuck, man. This is awesome. I cannot wait to read the next chapter. Like, the MIKABOSHI, bro. The MIKABOSHI. This guy's design's awesome. But we got lore in the MIKABOSHI in the Soga clan. And like they can control insects. And yeah, I was kind of right that it was like a ancient family went in. Like, I'm just so curious. I want to see if maybe we will get a flashback, like true, like back in this day, like how they got taken aback. Maybe they fell into the. Imagine if it's some shit where they like go on a ship and they like, you know, like walk the plank type shit. It's like all of you will be tied up and then you'll drown yourself. You'll jump off. We'll force you to jump off a boat and force yourself to be drowned. And then they go down, and then they think they're dead, but in reality, they thought they saw that Donseki, that area, and then they continued to have a civilization, and they didn't even know. Like, I wonder. And it is cool because, you know, they're shaded. I guess they haven't really been able to live in. Maybe that's why his eyes are cracked, because, like they said, they aren't used to sunlight, it seems. Maybe that's them being in the sun, or him at least, or I don't know. I'm very, very curious. But yeah, this pull-up is crazy. These two Soga clan members look fucking awesome. Will they die in the next chapter? Probably. But hey, we know Soga's about to obliterate people, but not the rest of the Soga clan. But other than that, I'm very excited to get in the next chapter. I'm doing it right now.